What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Bigfoot and Bear episode. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm Charles Mills, your host today, guys. Let's get it on. Let's do this.
Charles, Mr. Anderson, come to me. I promise I won't hurt you.
All right. What's going on? Russell Toe, I see you. Kim Wilson. What's up? Dillo, what's up, my friend? 33, what's going on, man? Curtis, what's up, man? How you been today? What else? Who else? Oh, we got a bunch of people on here, huh? Not much time. I see you. Dillo. I said you already. Chris, what's up? Meg, what's up? Sharon, what's up? Jay, what's up? What's going on, guys? Everybody. So, super happy to be here. And yes, my phone did make it. It got wet and shut itself off today. But I brought it home, tried it out. Less snow. Johnny Luke, what's up? You know? So we are good. Okay? Super happy about my phone's not ruined. GoPro's still good. Phone's still good. So we are good. All right? Anyways, drop a comment. Let Outdoor University know what you are drinking tonight. I'm drinking twisted tea, guys. Taking it a little easy tonight. That was Monday and Tuesday, man. Woo-wee. I had some kind of bug, flu, something. I mean, it was coming out everywhere. That was not good. Not good. So Wednesday, I rested. Thursday, it rained. Today, we got a hunt in. We got, for those of you that didn't get to see that, we was out in the blizzard today, and we put some deer meat out. Just a little piece of deer meat. I stuck it out there. We're going to see Arizona iced tea with lemon. That's what Jay's drinking. Chris is drinking Blue Moon. Nice. What else? What else is everybody else drinking? So, because I have a carcass from a doe that I shot. Floyd Randall, what's up, my friend? He's drinking Dunkin'. Floyd's always drinking Dunkin'. That's like his favorite thing. You know what I'm saying? Good bud. Since Amelia. That's what Jay's doing. Oh, man, Jay. This isn't called Bigfoot and Blaze. You know what I'm saying? Bigfoot and Blaze. That's a good one, though. So I want to see if they're going to eat it. If they do, then we're going to present a carcass to them. That should give them plenty of meat, and we'll see what happens. Okay. So, with that being said, fingers crossed. Let's hope so, because I'm pretty excited about that. We're probably, if it ain't gonna be too cold, I want to go to Old Whistler's tomorrow night, but it's supposed to drop down into like 15 degrees. Andrew, what's up? Hey, what has been happening? Still subscribed, just can't catch you live anymore due to work. That's okay, buddy. You can always watch the hunts. You know, um, you know, you can always watch the hunts. So I don't know because it's supposed to be extremely cold up here this week, and I was freezing today. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm just super, super hoping that the temperature rises back up a little bit. I did see a high of 32. I do believe it was Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, Wednesday and Thursday, I do believe. So I got to get that done. Hopefully, it'll all work out for us so we can get out there to Old Man Whistler's because I'm missing Old Man Whistler's with something fierce. I'm still trying to do something special. The reason why the anniversary hunt didn't happen, I mean, not the anniversary hunt, but the memorial hunt for Ken Sr., Miller Sr., is I'm working on something special. And the person that I'm working on it with hasn't got back to me yet. Okay. Um, Something special, you know. So we're gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I got Milwaukee heated jacket, works great. I seen those. They sell them in hunting jackets too. That you can get the heated jackets. I did see that. My brother the other day, he had some heated socks. I was like, what heated socks? Cracking foot. That's what Diller says. So barefoot, everyone. So we're going to start placing other things at the gifting site also. Um, I feel bad because I can't give you hard time. Dang it. Drinking Hennessy and Voodoo Ranger. That's what Jay is drinking tonight. 30 degrees here. Jay says, Andrew said, Jay says it's 30 degrees here. Sorry. I got those mixed up. I used to drink Hennessy back in the day. You know, I used to drink that long time ago. I used to drink Hennessy. I don't drink it anymore. What else do we got? Okay. So we're gonna start getting some of Pedro's stuff put up, the puzzles, some other things. I'm trying to find a cheap chalkboard somewhere that we can get that put up. The problem is I don't know how we're gonna keep the chalk dry. You know what I'm saying? I haven't figured that one out yet. You know what I'm saying? So we got to try to figure that out. Because I think if we hang a chalkboard there, maybe draw pictures on it. You know, I'm not that great of a drawer, but we can try. You know, or a lot of you have suggested that I put a picture of the geosite lady up there, and I asked her about that. Uh, Chris says I'm drinking Haitian Hattie. Okay. What's that say? Bigfoot Mama, what's up? Charles is a Full Metal Jacket bullet legal deer among if you file down the tip until you hit lead. We have to use straight walled cartridges here in Ohio, and that's just recently. There was no rifles here in Ohio, just slug, shotgun slug. But over the past couple of years, they've allowed straight wall cartridge for deer hunting. Matter of fact, the third, I think, not this weekend, but the next weekend is gun season here in Ohio. Uh, what do we got here? Oh, Godzilla! Good evening, everyone. Looked a bit winter-like over there in Ohio. Oh, man, dude. Man, listen, it was brutal today. I stayed over at the Jill ladies for a while. I went in, got warm, uh, talked a lot about her interactions because I've told you this before. She had a lot of interactions when she was younger. Then she moved away to college and, and didn't have, you know, no interactions. And then she came back. You know what I'm saying? Uh, get ready for the Geo. Uh, JD, getting ready for the Geo Audio. Geo Audio will not be done on Bigfoot and beer. It will be done on Bigfoot and coffee. Uh, he don't want to. He knows she's going to give him a hard time. Uh, we got almost a foot of snow in New Hampshire. Woo, Chris, dang, you know. We got some snow after you did, Charles, but the sun came out right after it. Dude, we got there's probably an inch on the ground out there, Dillo, right now. You know, I'm really missing old man Whistler's Bigfoot Mama says we're going to get there. Um, I that's where I want to do the memorial hunt. I'm trying to work. I don't want to. I don't want to say what I'm trying to do. Because I'm afraid the other party ain't gonna want to take part in it. I shot a message out, and I haven't heard anything back. Um, there's a lot that goes on the scenes, behind the scenes here at Outdoor University, and pretty much, the channel is very transparent, but there's also some personal stuff that goes on behind the scenes. Outdoor University is my life. What I do, you know. Uh, Lately, I've really had to concentrate on money and working and getting my bills paid and getting this done and getting that done. There's some things that came up, some financial things that came up that had to be taken care of. So I've really been trying to focus on that because revenue's been way down. I mean, way down on the channel. Like unbelievably down on the channel. So I had to pull back a little bit and really focus on money so I could do this channel. Because without a place to live, without an internet, without any of that stuff, gas in the car, we can't hunt. We can't do any of that. Okay. So I had to make sure I had to do my part. Tina, what's up? I see you. Uh, Time for a freshie. Uh, what's up? I seen Terry sent me something on Facebook. You know, I did. Anyways, barefoot, everyone. Barefoot. All right. So, yeah, you guys know that I hate the cold. Hate it. I mean, I tolerate it up until a point. I had frostbite before, so I have to be very careful on operating in the cold. If you've ever had frostbite, it's not a good thing. I had it in my lungs, my hands and my feet, uh, from a week long ice fishing trip that I did. I got dropped off and stayed out there for a week, ran out of propane. My phone died, couldn't call nobody, so I stuck it out like a champion. Wound up getting frostbite. Not good, by the way, just so you know that. Unfortunately, we gotta make money to survive barefoot. I agree, Chris. We do, brother. You know, and it really is what it is. You know, um, I'm not Terry liked my turkey, Tina. That's what Dillo says. I'm not trying to be an ass or anything, but we have to do what we got to do. I went ice fishing once, just once, lol. Well, I got a shanty that I usually stay very warm in. But when you run out of propane for your heater, you got a problem, man. You know what I'm saying? And this was 10 years ago, maybe longer, when this happened. Um, yeah, it was way before Outdoor University. You know, it's 24 degrees in Elkins. It is 25 degrees here. Simple man, what's up? What's up, Tennessee? What's going on, brother? Uh, but at least I get to spend time with you guys here, and um, on Bigfoot and coffee. Okay, so we did get a hunt in this week. I'm sorry we got disconnected. I'm lucky I still got a phone. I mean, I shouldn't have, because the phones, when they work, they get warm. So as soon as the snow hits it, boom, turns right to water, and that's what happened. It it straight disconnected us. Um, so what I did is I wiped the phone off. I put the phone, my phone in my pocket, you know, to get that done. One time, got so cold in South Florida, native tropical plants in the swamps leaves turned brown. Wow, that's pretty cold. I've seen 32-degree nights. I used to live in Florida in St. Petersburg, um, and I've seen it get cold. Charles, how is old man Whistler's health now? Is he doing good? He is doing good. I talked to him last week. I called over there and he answered the phone all grumpy and pissed. And I said, hey, I'm going to try to get there over there this week. I said, if you got anything that needs to be done for the winter, I said, have it ready. You know, he's like, I don't need nobody. I do all this myself. He's like, I've been doing this for, 100 years without nobody. I'm like, I'm just saying, which he'll have something for me to do when I get there. That's just his way of being old man and grumpy, you know. I mean, what's the don't answer help, guys, you know. But I go over there and do it anyways, you know. Um, how was Malibu? Malibu's fine. She's doing okay. Um, she went to my brother's for Thanksgiving. Um, and I guess they had a good time. You should get one of those waterproof pouches you can see through for your phone. I know I need to. Bad. Really bad. That's great news to hear. I know. Of course, I want to get one. I do. You know what I'm saying? Because then we can be out there. If you remember, the one phone didn't matter if it rained, because I had that, that it wasn't water, it wasn't water proof, but it was water resistant. So, but that outer box was pretty expensive, and that's back when we had the iPhone, if you remember, you know, and that was a box that Ken Miller Jr. actually bought the iPhone out of his own pocket, and then he bought that outer box out of his own pocket. You know what I'm saying? If you guys remember that, you know. Let's see. Somebody sent something here, I think. Mm, I don't even know who this person is. To be honest with you, I get weird. I think a lot of them are scammers. You know, a lot of weird people hit you up on uh, Messenger and stuff. IBS, what's up? What's going on, bro? How are you? Last year, I was working maintenance at a facility, and that day it was negative 47. Wow. And it was, I was changing out a filter on the roof. My boots froze to the roof, huh, where I stood. That is insane. Andrew, that's cold. Negative 47 degrees is very, very cold. Tipping up the eggnog tonight. Godzilla's tipping up the eggnog tonight. Barefoot. So that's what's in the works for Old Man Wrestlers. I'm trying to get that done. Um, and some other things I got planned for over there. It's breeding season. I do believe maybe it's coming to the end of breeding season, but it's still breeding season. And we haven't had no 360s out, and I need to get them out. I need to. I need to get our 360s out and some other things out and done. Funny. Sounds good. But, yeah, that's crazy, Andrew. Yeah, that is some crazy stuff when it freezes to the roof. Ooh wee, So we're gonna get it done. You know, deer season's always a rough time. I got to balance working this channel and deer season all at one time. Um, I have a maintenance buck. I have on the trophy property that I hunt. Uh, the landowner has a bunch of nuisance tags. A bunch of nuisance permits to take. Because he does very high end agricultural, sweet corn, potatoes, pumpkins, stuff like that, and the deer just destroy them. Soybeans, you know. So he's got a nuisance permit. So I took a few does out of there, me, and my brother and my buddy. There's three of us that hunt, and we do a lot of management to it. And this year was a management year, so we have that, and uh, okay. I mean, uh, hold on a minute. This is my brother, right? Here's my brother. Uh, huh, nice. Well, that's pretty cool. And my brother was talking about how everybody had a good time at Thanksgiving and was showing me some Thanksgiving pictures. That's nice. All right, sorry guys, I had to deal with that. What do you think Bigfoot do when snow? You think they wait till it settles down to be active up there? Of course, I think they do here. You've got to understand this: is we don't have snow like we used to. Okay, we haven't had serious ice here in years. We haven't had serious ice in years. And listen, we used to get ice in December all the way until March. We used to have a 3 month ice fishing season here in the state of Ohio. We don't. Okay. So when that happens, it changes their behavior. You know what I'm saying? Now the ones that were just born and that are starting to grow up, they're not used to that. You know what I'm saying? They see the snow. What I think they do is, I think they still move Soundwave in the snow. I just think they're very less active during the day. Okay. I think maybe they'll sun during the day on a south uh, sloping hill. Fine, you know. Just think about it. They can see deer better now because of color contrast. Okay, because of color contrast. So that means they know that they can be seen better. A whitetail knows they can be seen better. If you ever notice when there's a heavy snowstorm comes in, and the very next day, you never see them deer in them open hardwoods. You always see them on the edge lines, or you'll see them more in the thick stuff. And most people think it's because of the snow. There's less snow in the thick stuff. That's not true. It's they know that they can be seen a lot better, that they're silhouetting and profiling. Okay, and I do believe that Sasquatch do that now. You know what I'm saying? Do that too. Sorry, I was in the middle of trying to read this text. What's this? Somebody sent a picture? Oh, dog. Man, it's Brutus. Where's Brutus, guys? Yeah. Uh, what is up, Charles? What's up, Terry? What's going on, my friend? Jane, what's going down? All right. Anything I can do to help? Well, well, not really, Jay. You know, not really, brother. Just be you. That's all we need out of you. So that's what I think. Soundwave. I think they do. Um, you gotta understand is this species is a little more heightened than your average white-tailed deer, your average bear, your average moose. Okay, it's a little more heightened because you know it's a hybrid, and it's a fact. Okay, it is a hybrid. It is not its own species. This is a hybrid. Okay, uh, Godzilla. Has anyone watched Thinker Thunker's latest video about the Whoop project? Recommended looking up the video. It is very interesting. I have not seen that, and I don't really pay much attention to Thinker Thunker, uh, especially ever since he um, attacked Todd Standing and accused Todd Standing of being in a Hollywood makeup mask behind Jake and Jane theory, where he imposed his face and modified the proportions. So Thinker Thunker don't hold much credibility with me at all. Uh, he's doing it for his YouTube channel. That's just the way it is. I really don't pay much attention to it. So I was talking to Jan. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Bo. It was my dog, Chris says. That was his dog, Brutus. I figured they'd be more active in a day in winter. Move with deer also after the snow. Well, here's something that people don't know: big heavy snowstorm deer don't move. They they'll shut it down. They'll go into real thick stuff and they'll lay down. Okay. I've seen deer bedding with this much snow over top of them. All of a sudden, you just see a head pop out of the snow and they shake it off and they look around. Uh, Snow is an insulator. Okay, you got to remember that. Uh, they active day and night down here. And the kings of sneaky. Yeah, they're definitely the kings of sneaky. You know, that's 100%. I've seen, guys, I've seen lots of things that ain't on camera. With them going into Old Man Whistlers, coming out of Old Man Whistlers. Me and Mr. Anderson, me and Mr. Anderson seen one crawling one time. Yeah, behind the raspberry patch. Yeah, crawling. Yeah, we was leaving, coming out of camp on a daytime hunt at Old Man Whistlers when I seen that. And Mr. Anderson, it was actually Mr. Anderson that goes, "Hey, look at that." So, geez, I tried to get back on live, but it was gone. By the time, you know. Oh, sorry, Charles. I hadn't seen anything on that. I just came across the Whoop Project video yesterday. Yeah, I don't know what he thinks about that, or I don't really pay much attention to anything on the internet anymore. I mean, YouTube anymore when it comes to Sasquatch or these debunking channels, the tall ones. I haven't seen anything of his anymore. I don't watch the cameraman. I don't watch Mike. I don't watch Biggie. I don't watch any of them because I don't care. Let them do their thing. They're having their fun. Do their thing. You know, over here, I got to worry about paying my bills and just getting out in the woods so I can gather the research over here. We chase science here. So I got to. I get all kinds of weird people hit me up in Messenger, dude. I'm telling you. I mean, wow. You know, Floyd is in the audience. Kim Wilson. Yeah, Floyd's here. So, hey, Floyd, how's everything going, man? Let us know, buddy. Okay? Because, dude, you've been on, listen, you've been on Riot Nova and you and Sharon. And for some reason, I've been praying for Jody Brooks lately. I don't know. Something's telling me something's happening in her life. God has been putting it, on my heart to pray for Jody Brooks. But those are the top four that's been on, uh, have been moved to the top of my personal prayer list. Okay. I mean, I pray for everybody on, uh, ODU, but that's been really on my concern lately. Is in the top four. That's been on the prayer list. Was excited catching your live today, bro. It was, dude. Did you see me? I was covered in snow. It was, dude. It was cold out there, man. It was cold out there. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's our first serious snow of the year here. So it made it even colder. I'm pretty alone with Bigfoot stuff down here in South Florida. Freaky things I thought they did. I know they do now. Yep. Tree breaks, etc. Yep. Crab legs and claws, clams, shrimp, fish, lobster, and fried oysters, as Terry says. The Dillo. Nothing different, except fell at Duncan and hurt my ribs. Oh man. I hope you're all right, Floyd. Are you okay? Would they have a wet floor or something, man? They're supposed to mop that up or put a wet floor sign up so people know, man. Seriously, dude, I'm not happy to see you. What's up, Donnie? I see you, Donnie. Iowa playing right now, college football. Iowa's playing. I'm an O State fan. And I thank you very much, Charles, for praying for my son. Nova, we need all the prayers. Well, the prayer list is, listen, ODU's prayer circle is pretty powerful, man. Um, I mean, there's been miracles that's happened in people's lives because of the prayer chain here. You know what I'm saying? Because of the prayer list, and I'll barefoot to that. I mean, who wouldn't? I might have to break another one out. Maybe. I don't know. So, oh yeah. So I was going through some tracks today. I had to move a box because I'm trying to get the studio back set up and get right. So at least I'll just use the laptop if I have to. I built a whole studio for Outdoor University and we're not using it. This studio I built for this show. For Bigfoot and Coffee, I have a totally different studio that was built. I mean, ask Dillo. He's seen the studio. It's a nice studio, you know. Dillo's been here. Tina sent a photo. Hold on. Uh-oh. Tina's drinking strawberry daiquiris. Bicycle. That's what Tina's drinking. Woo woo! Yeah! All right. You know? Uh, Hold on, Soundwave. What'd you say, buddy? And are you going back to Calm Lake this time of year? Follow that black one. Oh, I don't know. We can go back over to the lake. You want to? We can go back over there. Let's go back over there. See what's up. Take a deer hide. And just hang a deer hide there and see what they do with a deer hide. Or how they left that rabbit hide. Maybe if we take a deer hide, they'll remember that. Dang, that's a good one, Soundwave. Floyd, sorry to hear. Are things any better for you? Yeah, Floyd, man, you've been on dude, my heart, bro. Listen, man, my door's still open. You understand? I got a whole bedroom in there. It's got all my guitars and my drums and stuff in there, but I can move them out of there. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, if we got to tear the studio down for another room, for your son, then we got to do that. Whatever we got to do, man. My door is open, and I ain't playing when I say that. Try me. I'm here if you need me, bro. You know, um, that's all I can do, Floyd. You know, I mean, if I look, if I was rich, I'd give you a bunch of money, man. Just tell you to go buy a house. But you know, I mean, I can barely pay for my own house, let alone pay for somebody else's. So, Donnie says, stop pulling on Charles's heartstrings. Ah, no, man, Floyd's important to me. Floyd Randall is extremely important to me. Um, as is every one of you, Donnie, including you, even though you're a troublemaker. No, I'm just kidding. I am messing with you. I mean, you guys are my life, man. I got one friend, two friends maybe that I really deal with, a couple associates that I deal with, but it's pretty much you guys. It's me and you, man. Like I said, this ain't my channel. You don't see me just doing what I want, trying to rack up views, right? Walking around the woods larping. You know what I'm saying? You don't see none of that. You don't see me trying to rack them views up and them subscribers up so I can get that check. You don't see that. You don't see that. And by the way, if you're new here and you're just catching this show for the first time, I don't want your subscription. Do not subscribe to this channel. What I want is for you to get a couple hunts under your belt and see if this is a Bigfoot research channel that is for you. We have a very unique community, okay? And we chase science here, okay? If that's something that you like, then go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button, tickle the notification bell, and you will get all Outdoor University stuff. Get that out of the way. No LARPing, Dillo says. Yeah. We got still got a cough. No LARPing. And who was it? Who said barefoot? Somebody did. Who was it? Oh, Tina. Tina says barefoot. Remember when I used to call you Tina instead of Tina? Remember that? That's funny. My ribs are bruised or broken. Floyd, that hurts, man. I've had broken ribs. Woo! Yeah. Ooh-wee. Not good. You know? Not good. Mm. I put my Bigfoot down. That's what Donnie says. Walking pneumonia is going around, I hear. Yeah, I've had walking pneumonia 100 times. You know? She says gummy foot. I don't trust anybody. If someone says, want one of these gummy bears, I don't trust nobody no more. You know? You know? Donnie says, Tina's hot, I bet. Tina's beautiful. All of you are beautiful. You understand that? Every single one of you. There's Dillo with his taco foot. I was waiting for that one. I'm about to go get a beer here. I mean, twisted tea. Hold on. Ah, as much as I can show without YouTube freaking out. Fell in the parking lot. Oh, I thought you fell in the store. Man, I hope you're all right there, Floyd. Seriously, buddy. You know, yeah, it only takes 35 pounds to break a rib. That ain't no doubt. Why nobody want to do that? Nobody want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really interested. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen at the geosite with this deer meat. When I put that deer meat in there, I used gloves, rubber gloves. So there's no prints on that bag. When I pulled it out, if you noticed, I had gloves on. So if we could find that, more prints, more prints, more prints, because we did retrieve a print. What I believe is a thumbprint, a pretty complete intact thumbprint of a large North American primate on the tomato container. Okay, that's what I believe. Very sorry to hear, Floyd. You can't seem to catch a break lately. I know. That's okay, Floyd. God tests those he loves. I sent a picture of Ryan. Oh, I missed you. You sent a picture of Ryan. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Ha! There's the dude. There's the man right there. Look at him. What up, bro? Yeah, dude. Hang on. Oh, what's this? Hold on. Andrew. Hey, Andrew donated $20. Thank you so much, Andrew. Big ODU hug to you. And I want to see some TYs for Andrew. I heard you on the Todd Thinker Thunker video. Yeah. He but he never accused him of no, he didn't accuse him. He don't accuse, but he does accuse, as he doesn't accuse. You know what I'm saying? But he never accused him faking it, just analyzes it. He does some good video sound analysis. I just haven't seen enough of Thinker Thunker to really mess with it. Um, I know that he's taken some stuff from Zach Bagans from Ghost Hunters, and some other paranormal researchers, and there's no way unless you were there with scientific evidence to debunk that. So I think just the fact that you're out there trying to debunk any kind of video evidence when you weren't there, you don't know anything. Like, here's something that we didn't know. We thought that there was a certain camera lens. Let's see how smart you guys are. That the Patterson and Gimlin film was taken. Then we come back years later and realized that it was taken with a totally different camera lens. Let's see how much you guys know. God hates Staker Thunker. Yeah, I don't really watch. I get notifications all the time for Todd's channel. I don't really watch Todd Standing. Um, Listen, man, he was a lead researcher. Was. Now he believes in that woo, and I don't believe in the woo. But he has every right to believe on what he wants, man. Okay? Todd Standing is probably next to the Patterson Gimlin film, or maybe even better than a Patterson Gimlin film is the Jake and Jake films. I mean, number one, listen, man, to fake that level, okay, of makeup, number one would take an entire team. Somebody would have done come out. An entire team. You understand? And there's only a handful of people in the world that could do that type of makeup. Okay? And most of them work for Hollywood. You understand? So it's a little bit, you know, I don't think. I think it was worth the 35 something camera. They said it was taken with a 35 millimeter lens, and it actually came out that it was a 20 millimeter lens. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Love it when people who spend no time in the woods alone in the dark think they know. Oh, yeah, let me drop you off. Hey, if you're a non believer, 216 632 9385. Let me drop you off at Old Man Whistler's in the middle of the night at 2 in the morning. Come talk to me. You will be screaming my name. You will be screaming, because I'm going to tell you right now, it's a scary thing. And I ain't lying to you when I say it. Here's a picture of Tina, guys. Everyone used to call you Tina. Remember? You remember that? Yeah. So that's Tina and Ryan. We got Brutus. Brutus is looking pretty good. Yeah, hold on. I'm in the middle of a podcast. People. Dee is funny to watch, but she gets some good stuff here and there too. Yeah, Dee does. He's smart though. He's really, really smart. You guys ever seen her? Ever seen a picture of her? Yes, the camera lens made a difference in height, distance, etc. Yep. Well, did great work figuring it out. Bill Munns. It was Bill Munns, and what was the other guy's name? Andrew. There was another guy too that he worked with. Remember? That figured out that the camera lens was wrong because of the trees. Remember? Can't remember who that other guy's name was. Oh, Dillo says Bigfoot. Charles, read my last text. Hold on, Chris. Chris says she does. Okay, hold on, Chris. I'm trying there, buddy, but people keep texting in. These dark adventures caught a little one. Oh, I thought you meant Dee Dee. I thought you was talking about Pedro. I thought you was talking about Pedro. Yeah, Charles. Dee Dee looks like my ex-wife, Les Snow says. Yeah, I thought you was talking about Pedro for life. I thought you was talking about Dee Dee, guys. I didn't know you was talking about Dee's Dark Adventures. I didn't know you was talking about that. Because that's a different. Pedro's site is called Bigfootology. Listen, I want everybody that has a channel and that's a Bigfoot researcher, I want them to catch great footage. Because listen, it's not just gonna be what I have. It's gonna be the entire collective of the Bigfoot community that's gonna get this thing recognized to science. Let me make that clear to you and say that one more time. It's going to be the collective of all of us. If you're a Trekkie, like the Borg, it's going to be the collective that gets this large North American species recognized to science. We already know this thing exists. People know this thing exists. Tribes know this thing exists. Sorry. Yes, they had to way back to find out. Yeah, the camera was rented and the lenses were available. Excellent work. I can't remember the other dude's name. Yeah, I mean, for years and years and years, they were like, it's a 35 millimeter lens. They did the science, they did the math, and the algebra and stuff like that. And I said, this thing was only 6'3". No, it wasn't. Come to find out, the lens was wrong. It was a 20 millimeter lens that was used. And the dude figured it out by the trees and distances. There's a whole YouTube video on how he mathematically broke it down and figured it out. You know? Yeah, that was the biggest and latest breakthrough. Yeah, Dee Dee and Dee's Dark Adventures are two different people. Yes, they are. Yes, that's correct. Sweet Mama 54. Yeah, I know. if you remember who I am, I'm Cherokee backslash. Okay. Hold on. We got what does she say? Sweet Mama 54 says, yeah, I don't know if you remember who I am, but I am Cherokee backsplashes. Yeah, I think I remember that name, Cherokee backsplashes. Well, Sweet Mama, I am glad that you are back here at Outdoor University, and let's all drink to Sweet Mama. Barefoot! Woo! Glad you're back. Um, it's called spectral analysis. Yes, that's actually more than spectral analysis. They did some kind of because back then the edges of the frame were different than the middle of the frame. It was more like a bubble lens. So by the angle of the middle tree to the angle of the other is furthest tree, they can measure things. But yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. DIY school for my parents are breast cancer. Oh, school for my parents are breast cancer. I'm sorry to hear that. Jay says, I'm Batman. Me too. How can you be Batman when I'm Batman? No, I'm not Batman. I want to be Superman. That's what I want to be. You know? If you could be a superhero, who would you be? You know? Johnson, yes, I'm Cherokee Backsplash's wife. Oh, okay. 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 You're Cherokee Backsplash's wife. See, that was back in the trailer days. Oh, man. My YouTube channel is called Soundwave01. What else we got here? Uh, Chris says, you're Thor? All right. So Chris is Thor. I'm Superman. Somebody who's, oh, wait. Jay's Batman. We have to have a Robin. Jay, who's your Robin? Donnie's your Robin. Donnie. Donnie, you're Robin. You're Jay's Robin. Yeah. Donnie's Robin. Yeah, that's it, Donnie. Yeah, me and my husband have been together for almost 14 years. That's pretty good. Dillo says he's Wolverine. So Dillo's Wolverine, all right? Okay. We already know who Donnie is. Donnie's Robin. Okay. Hmm. So Kim Wilson, you got to be Wonder Woman. You know, I want to be. Oh, I want to be my Robin. Oh, he wants Tina to be his Robin. You can't. Donnie's definitely the Robin. You know what I'm saying? Don said, and oh, okay. So Sweet Mama's Catwoman. Catwoman, that's a good one. That's a good one. I didn't even think about that. Somebody's got to be Poison Ivy too, right? And the Penguin. No, 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 no. Donnie's the Joker. Yeah, that's who Donnie is. Donnie's the Joker. Yeah, Donnie, you're the Joker. Yeah. Wonder Woman, I like it. Kim Wilson's Wonder Woman. Jay says, meow. That's funny. Oh, yeah, Painless has to be Captain America. All those American flags he flies in the background of every single picture from California. Come on. You know who he is. You know Painless is Captain America. What's up, big bro? Cheers to you and all the Bigfoot beer brothers. Oh, what's up? Night Chief, what's up, man? What's going on, bro? Andrew says, I'll tell what brothers me is me hold my Patterson and Gimlin as I already authentic footage. Oh yeah, as they are so wrong. We got you. Hold on. We got you, Timber Giant, Bigfoot, and several others. That just pissed me off. That's a lie, man. Captain. Ooh, who's Captain Morgan? Okay, so he's the Incredible Hulk. Night Chief's the Incredible Hulk, man. You know, Soundwave on YouTube. It brings up Transformers. You might have to go right to his channel. You might have to scroll through, Kim. You can't beat the wrath of Thor's hammer. You know, I have at my trophy spot. I have a stand. The only stand that no deer has been killed out of yet is called Thor's hammer. Well, my buddy went and sat in Thor's hammer for the first time this year and killed himself a doe. I have a stand called Thor's hammer. Oh yeah. Painless will have superpowers, jump out portals, yeah, and a new cup of coffee. Okay, so maybe he's Doctor Strange. Is that what you're saying, Soundwave? That he's more like Doctor Strange? Oh, Mr. Freeze. I forgot about Mr. Freeze. Hmm. I forgot about that. Somebody's got to be Aquaman too. You know, Dillo, you're more like a Wonder Twin. I'm just messing with you, Dillo. You know, I said Wonder Twin. Wonder Twin activate. Oh, you guys remember those cartoons, man, when we were kids, you know? The only reason that I celebrate my birthday is because my husband is here and we got two four-legged babies. Yeah, I love dogs. I haven't been able to get one after I lost my boxer. I had a female boxer, man, and let me tell you something. When I think, man, when she passed away, it was like losing one of my children. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Wonder Twin powers activate. Jay says, "You remember when we were kids, man? All the cartoons from the '80s and stuff, man. Oh Lord, you know." Uh, Sweet Mama says December 16th is my birthday. Again, I'll be 46 years old. Yeah, you're younger than me, Sweet Mama. Soundwave has purple circles and white letters. Does it have purple circles and white letters, your logo, Soundwave, on YouTube? That's what Kim's asking. Oh, no, that's what you're telling Kim. Sorry. I want to see Aqua Woman. Mermaid, Siren, you know? Jay says, oh, yeah, I remember. I remember all those cartoons, man. You know? And then we grew up, and remember Knight Rider, the Dukes of Hazzard. And then when you heard When you heard that mash song, you knew it was time for bed. That was the most dreaded sound to a kid when I was growing up. Do, 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 do. You're like, crap, now it's time for bed. And your parents would hear it and go, hey, get in bed. You know? Yeah, remember that? When MASH came on, it was time for bed. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, the good old days. Johnson used to like cats, but I found that I was allergic to cats, so now I prefer dogs. I love dogs. You know, painless power gets weak when coffee gets taken away. That's painless's kryptonite is no coffee. Daisy Duke had the poster on my wall. Me too, Jay. With her leaning over to General Lee. Yeah, baby. Airwolf. Oh, I forgot about that show. Airwolf or the A Team. I forgot about that, man. Airwolf. You know? Yeah. Night Night Chief says 50. Yeah, I forgot about that show. That was a good show, man. Airwolf. That was an Apache, wasn't it? Apache helicopter. Yeah. Oh, I gotta fill my drink back up. You guys, you guys got me sticking around now. I miss you guys, man. I haven't been able to hunt. I was down. I was sick. I enjoy hanging out with you guys, man. You know, uh, Cherokee Casino, 51 or 52. Okay. The Bionic Woman and the $1 Million Man. Remember when Bigfoot was on that? Remember that? All of the Looney Tunes. Yep. Speedy Gonzales. Yep. Yep. Uh, Foghorn Leghorn. Remember that one? Yeah, you remember A Team. I remember A Team. I do. I pity the fool. Mr. T. Yeah. I have rare Air Force CD, can't buy anywhere, created by Mark Carnsdillo. I use it as my outdoor theme. Fun. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I love those old shows, man. Because you can watch them on YouTube, you know? Like those old episodes of MASH, I love them. Knight Rider, love them. Every Dukes of Hazzard. There's not a Dukes of Hazzard episode that I have not seen a million times. That was my show, man. You know what I'm saying? The Dukes of Hazzard. Everybody wanted that muscle car, man. Gilligan's Island. I love Gilligan's Island. What are you drinking, Charles? I am drinking um, Twisted Tea, 8%. Drop a comment and let us know what you're drinking if you're new and you didn't already do that trivia. Who played Bigfoot on the $6 Million Man? Oh, dang it! Wasn't Lou Ferrigno? He was the Hulk. Dang it! I know this. I know this. I pity the fool. He said, Jesus. Yeah. What about the Golden Girls? Golden Girls was a good show, but that was more like directed towards the females. Yeah, all the Japanese giant monster films. Godzilla. Remember Godzilla? You would push the thing on his hand and his fist would pop out, and then you push the thing on the back of his neck and his tongue would come out. Remember? You had the big Godzilla thing, the toy. Yeah, I've got a ginger tea. I know I'm boring. Sharon, you're not boring. You can drink a ginger tea if you want. Hey, barefoot with your ginger tea, girl. You ginger tea out. We love you for you. We don't love you for any other reason but you. Mm. Andre the Giant. WWF. It wasn't WWE, it was WWF back then. Macho Man, Randy Savage, helping his manager Elizabeth. What about the show Good Times? I remember that, with JJ, you know? Yeah. Dynamite, he says, right? Dynamite. See? Look, man, I'm just as old as all you guys are, man. Used to have that, Charles. Yeah, I love that. I love that, man. And all the Star Wars stuff. I had a bunch of Star Wars stuff when I was a kid. I think I had every Star Wars figure ever made, including Luke with the red and the green lightsaber. Remember they used to come out of their arms? Remember on the little action figures? And you could slide the thing back down their arm and their lightsaber would go in their arm. Remember that? Hello? Yeah, I'm glad to see you're feeling bright and better. I am. What about all the TV show Alf? I remember that. The alien guy. Alf. You know? Welcome back, Carter. Ooh, 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 ooh. Horseshack. Bang. I remember that one. Sanford and Son. I'm coming to join you, Elizabeth. I remember that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I remember them all. Three's Company. Jack. He had it made, didn't he? Come on now, you know. And then Mr. Furley, he was always trying to catch Jack doing something. Yeah, good times, good times. I used to watch that with my dad when I was younger. Sharon says Beverly Hills. Oh, and the Andy Griffith. Yep, yeah, Andy Griffith show. He only gave him one bullet. He had one bullet. What the heck are you gonna do with the one bullet? You know what I'm saying? How about the X Files? Now that's a good show. I still sometimes about 6 months ago I was watching some of the old X File uh, shows on YouTube. I was in the '60s cartoons. Oh, I love those. What do we got? Tim and Tammy coins. We need to get. We need to pray for them. You guys remember Tim and Tammy coins? Yeah, he's going through some stuff right now with cancer. You guys, man, not get over there to their YouTube page, you know, and let's pray for them. Three's Company, yep, I said that one. Bewitched, just wiggled her nose. I remember that. I Love Lucy. One of these days, Lucy. Scooby Doo was my mom's favorite. That was her favorite. She loved it. She loved Scooby Doo. You know, Grant, what's up, man? I ain't never watched any of those cartoons. I didn't know about them till I was much older, Grant says. Oh, Grant, somebody robbed you of your childhood, man. Happy days, the Fonz. Hey, that was a Triumph, by the way, that he drove. Yeah. Henry Winkler. Remember, he used to smack the jukebox. Bang, and play a song, you know? You got some nothing to do, Lucy. You got some explaining to do, Lucy. Yeah. Scooby Doo is my favorite. I still like Scooby Doo. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I do. You know, that was my mom's favorite. Every time I see Scooby Doo or something about Scooby Doo, you know, where's the beef? I remember that commercial. You know, oh, grape ape. Ha ha. Yeah, Dilla, you ain't get me. I remember that. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice. Daisy Duke lives about 50 miles from me. That's what Andrew says. What about the TV show called MASH? That's what we said. When I was a kid and you heard, because it was Dukes of Hazzard, it was Night Riders and Dukes of Hazzard, then MASH. When you heard MASH come on, when you heard the theme song of MASH come on, and that helicopter in the background, your parents had radar. Time for bed, got school in the morning. You know? Yeah. My dad's favorite movie show was called Chips. Yep, the cops on the motorcycles. I remember it. This ain't this this ain't the Grant that is usually on here. This the same person as IBS under a different account. Oh, all right, IBS, what's up? I can't forget. You tell me that all the time, and I forget it. You know, Winnie the Pooh. If you take away the honey, yeah, make it drug, whole cartoon. Devo Vin Dice. Yep, I remember that. 12 pack. I remember that. You know, love trips. Emergency SWAT. There you go. There's another one. You know, TV show was called The Love Boat. You know, what about Fantasy Island? I can't believe none of you even talked about the little midget guy. The blade, the plane. Come on, man. Fantasy Island. You guys don't remember that? Wow. You know? Or Manimal. You don't remember Manimal? Where the guy could turn into an animal? He was a shapeshifter. Scooby Doo, where are you? You know? Yep. Z Planet, Z Planet. Yep. Z Plane, Z Plane. Kung Fu Fury. Yeah. Floyd. Yeah, Kung Fu was a good one. Grasshopper, when you can take it out of my hand. Wow. Grab it. Yeah. Remember that $6 million man with Bigfoot? We said that one, Kim Wilson. That was funny. And nobody. Oh, the trivia question was who played Bigfoot in the $6 million man? Kung Fu. Yes. Yeah, there was a lot of good shows back then. You know, remember the painted blue, pink, painted doves on Fantasy Island? Weird, man. It was weird, wasn't it? Was weird. You know. Grasshopper, you are learning. It does. Oh yeah, Kung Fu. I forgot about Kung Fu. David Carradine. How can you forget about that, Dillo? You know, Inspector Gadget. I remember that. Yeah. You know, Go Gadget beer drinking talent. Here, barefoot. When Ryan was younger, his room was done in Scooby Doo. Oh, really? Star Trek? I used to like Star Trek. Then they started getting weird. Like after the Next Generation, it started getting all weird on me. For me, I remember 1979, The Incredible Hulk. And if y'all remember that, Lou Ferrigno. Yes, I do. Yep, Lou Ferrigno did that. Kung Fu Fighting, Mork and Mindy with Robin Williams. Uh, yep, Mork is Ork. Mork from Ork. That's where he was from, Ork, if you remember. Yeah, Nanu Nanu. Yeah, see, I'm pretty knowledgeable myself. All right, Andrew says trivia. How many Dodge Chargers were destroyed during that series? I do believe it was 147. I think a lot was destroyed. And 151. Oh, that's a good one. And Andre the Giant, Charles. Yeah, Floyd Randall. I remember Andre the Giant. Macho Man Randy Savage. The Iron Sheik. The Islanders. All of them. I remember them all. Jake the Snake. You know, John Travolta's big break was Welcome Back, Cotter. Yep. Fat Albert. Hey, 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 it's Fat Albert. I remember that. Benny Hill. Dude, my father loved that show. That and Hee Haw, if you remember that. Remember Hee Haw? He loved that show. How did this happen? We're talking about Bigfoot. Now we're talking about the 80s TV shows. Yeah, the 80s is when I found my identity. Soundwave, I'm with you, big man. I'm with you. Silver Spoons, all those shows, man. Who's the boss? Alyssa Milano. Dude, I used to have the biggest crush on her. Man, bro. Lee Majors, $6 million man. That's right. Andre played. Oh yeah, Bigfoot on the $6 million man, Charles. That's right. He did. That is who it was. That is who it was. You are right, Chris. Chris is right. He got it. What about Walker, Texas Ranger? Yeah, Chuck Norris. There you go. Does anyone like spiders? Spider? Like spider? I like spiders. I actually met wrestlers when they think be big like that today. I believe you right. 147. Yep. Yep. That was a bunch of them that was destroyed. Uh, yep. And a couple of them that they actually rebuilt on some of the scenes that they weren't really, really, really messed up. They actually had some chassis and some frames. Because on some of the jump scenes, there was no motor in the car. It was done on a pulley cable. That was the big thing about that. How about that show, Fear Factory? I watched that. As a matter of fact, it just came out again. Fear Factory. They're remaking it. They're remaking it. He was Bigfoot in the $6 million Man. That's right, Andre the Giant. That's right. You know, can we build him? We have the technology. That's truth. Oh man. Yeah, Pimp My Ride. I remember all those shows, man, from when I was a kid. I really do. I mean, there were some good shows back then, man. They don't make shows like they used to, Big Chuck and Little John. I was actually on the Big Chuck and Little John show when I was a kid. It was actually Big Chuck and Houlihan at first. Then it became Big Chuck and Little John. That's actually a Cleveland thing, by the way, guys, if you don't know that. Who said that? Dello, you said that. Yeah, I was actually on that show in the audience. Yep. And he pulled me up aside. Yep. Me and my brother. Yep. That and Barnaby. I was on Barnaby, if you remember who Barnaby was. A Romper Room. Remember that? I was never on Romper Room, but do you remember that show? Yeah. And good memories for all this. It is some good memories. It's always good to look back and remember how you were built and what built you. Look, man, I was built in the '80s. I mean, I was a teenager. I grew up listening to heavy metal, all of that. I mean, yeah. What else we got here? Good old days. Dark Man, the movie. Yep, the good old days. Barnaby and Friends was Dillo's show. Barefoot. Chris says, Barnaby, you remember who Barnaby was? you know? Dark Shadows. Kim, that was a good show, by the way. I remember that. Tales from the Crypt. Who remembers that one? Um, that was on Captain Kangaroo. Remember that show? Yeah. Yep, when really little. Hardly remember that. They called the show called Zoom. Yeah, I remember that. Puff and Stuff, HR Puff and Stuff. Yep. Oh, well, that's funny. The Banana Split show. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember that show. I can remember the whole split theme song to it. Banana Splits were taking acid. Yeah, that's what Jay said. Yeah, it was a fun time when we were younger, guys. It really was. I mean, I had a lot of fun. You know, my sister, Tina and Tamara, Aloy, my sister with Tina and Tamara. Sweet Mama 54, where are you from? Where are you from? Oh, from the TV show Charmed. I was going to say, because I know Tina and Tamara from where I grew up. Hmm. Yeah, Charmed. Yeah, listen, Milano, that's my girl. I had the biggest crush on her, guys. I really do. You know, Johnny Quest. Yep. I remember I was born and raised in Sacramento, California. Okay, yeah, it's a different one. Yeah. I was born in 1965. I was born in 1973. Drop a comment. Let Outdoor University know when you were born and be proud of it. 1973, April 8th, guys. Woo! Barefoot right here. I'm older than you, Les. Kim says. Wow, Jay, you got by a few years. Anyway, drop a comment. Let me know. Let Outdoor University know the year where you're born. I got to pee. Kim Wilson, 1957. Tina, 1972. Sweet Mama was in 1978. Dillo, 1970. Chris was in January 30th, 1985. Sharon was 1969. Night Chief was in June of 1974. Andrew was 1969. 1962 was Les. Sorry about that, guys. All right, Floyd Randall, 1970, July 26th. Jay was 1965. Sweet Mama was in 1978. Bewitched. There's a good one. Yeah, that was a good show. Dillo 1970. I said Chris already. 1985. 74 was Night Chief. Uh, all right. Yeah. Terry was born in 1968. I mean, Tina was. Sorry, guys. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right. Yeah, Bewitched. I remember that show, Dylan. Bewitched. That was a good one. Where she twist her nose. What about I Dream of Jeannie? And then none of you guys said that one. You know. You know. And it's hard. You know. Anyways, that was a good time. A lot of fun. December 16th is when Sweet Mama is. So Sweet Mama's birthday is coming up, guys. You know that, right? It's the 16th, 1978. I mean, yeah, 1978. Sorry. So Sweet Mama's birthday's coming up. A lot of fun, growing up and the things that we did. I did Charles Look Above. Oh, Soundwave. Okay. Hold on, buddy. I'm trying to find you, Soundwave. Where's Soundwave? Where's Soundwave stuff at? Oh, 1967. With Soundwave. I Dream of. Oh, he did. I Dream of Ginny. Yeah. Okay, you got me, Soundwave. All right. You did, bro. You did. All right, guys. So I had a lot of fun with you guys tonight, man. I really did. We got to kick it for a minute. You know what? I ain't going off yet. Let's get let's get drunk. No, I'm just kidding. You guys are like, oh damn. Turkeys do fly, David. I see. Yeah. Hmm. David Leonard, what's up? Uh, so I sent one of your grunt calls to uh, Jody Ferguson. Listen, I come up with an idea. You ever seen that call called the extinguisher where you can go and you can do a snort wheeze on it? Is there any way that you could do a snort wheeze on one of your homemade calls? That would be like maybe like on the solid base. On the solid base, if you drilled like three micro thin holes, right? Like right down here, like in the wall, and then put like a vent system where you go Now you got a built-in snort wheeze. No, you still got the best game calls on the planet. And by the way, I got my David Leonard shirt on. Right here. See? Check it out, guys. If you have not had a chance to get over and check David Leonard out, check his Facebook page out. This dude makes some of the world's best game calls. I mean, you hear these calls, they sound plastic, they sound fake. Not David Leonard. Every deer that I've ever done that to will do one or two things. They'll either run away because they know it's another deer, or they'll come in. They just don't ignore it. They do two things with a David Leonard game call. Just saying. In search of Leonard Nimoy, you know? I thought about that. I'll work on that, Charles. Yeah. Because listen, that snort wheeze, you can't use it all the time, but that is a very, very, very powerful thing. You know what I'm saying, David? Taxi. Oh, Danny DeVito. And who's the other dude? The dude from Who's the Boss was in it, right? Tony Danza when he was young, I think. Taxi. Remember? Yeah, David, all you'd have to do is like in the part you blow in, just make the wall a little thicker, okay? And then put a what 1/8 inch, 16th of an inch holes, drill holes straight down, right? With them going around here like 3 or 4, and then right here, just put a vent system, you know? So it goes, you know? I got all my David Leonard game calls. I'm waiting, David. I'm waiting to do this. Man, I'm telling you, dude, my turkey call. I love this thing. I can be real quiet with it. Just like when they feed, okay? A turkey won't make a lot of noise when they feed, but they will make noise. You know what I'm saying? They'll just be like, and that little bit of noise, turkeys have outstanding hearing, by the way, guys, if you didn't know that. I love my David Leonard game calls. His box calls are phenomenal, especially for getting distance. I love them. Yeah. What do we got? Somebody sent me something, guys. Uh, I've been in construction so long that my buddies decided they're going to start their own construction company. And then they call me to try to get out of, you know, try to get out of the problem. That was a line from, WKRP in Cincinnati. WKRP in Cincinnati. I remember that. David Leonard coming out of the box. Huh? With WKRP from Cincinnati. What? That's a good one. That's a good one. The redheaded chick was fire. Giving a snort wheeze from the bottom backwards so the reed don't sound off. Okay. Yeah, there you go. You're right. You're right. You would have to do it from the other side, which means you would have to thin that wall. You'd only have to thin. You wouldn't even have to thin this wall because this end is always this end is always way more thicker on all your game calls. See how thick that one is compared to the end you blow in? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, see, David Leonard knows what he's doing, man. I ain't gonna tell him. All you gotta do is tell me you want something, and he'll make it. Dare used to walk up to me like I wasn't a 6 point freak me out, huffing and foot smacking in front of me once. Didn't expect. Oh, dude, me and my buddy last year, we got pinned down by 2 does that was about ready to beat us up. And we just so happened to be hunting from the ground, right? And he had his gun against the tree, and I had my bow sitting. So we walk out probably about 5 yards to look down this little road, right? And we turn around and there's two does standing there going, punching the ground. We're like, for like 20 minutes, man, we're like just frozen, waiting for him to come out and go, and just pummel us. Yeah, it was ridiculous, you know? It was ridiculous. I'll build one and send it to you to use. David, that'd be awesome. Uh, Little Rascals, I love that show. Little Rascals and the Three Stooges. Eh, Buckwheat. Stymie, all of them. Yeah, the Little Rascals, I forgot about that show. All right, hold on, I gotta go get a drink. Yeah. All right, had to refill my drink. Christopher Lloyd was on Taxi. Yeah, yes, yeah. Laverne and Shirley, Leonard and Squiggy. What? Yeah. What was it? Uh, Coke and milk. Then, if you remember a few years back, there was a trend: Pepsi and milk. Well, dude, that was already done in the '80s. Don't act like these TikTokers like they invented it, bro. That was on Laverne and Shirley a long time ago. The Jetsons, yeah, is a good one. You know, I always wondered how deer can run when so many sticks. Oh, dude. Well, the Southern Boys podcast has a thing on. You can look them up on YouTube. They got a thing on deer vision. Yeah, my God. You watch that, it'll change your whole life on how deer perceive the world. Hello, everyone. Sorry I didn't respond earlier. Love y'all, David Leonard says. David, we love you too. Woo! Barefoot! Chris said the Jetsons. I remember that show. Flintstones, all that. You know? All that. Oh, yeah. JLOL. Remember the time I watched the one where they're getting in trouble and so I could put a book in his pants and I tried it once and broke blood vessels in my dad's hand. Ah, it's funny. Flintstones, yeah. I said that one, you know. Yeah, those were good times. So, all right, back to Bigfoot, guys. We will be revisiting the Geom this week coming up. I'm trying to do a night hunt because most of our activity at Old Man Whistler comes from night. Um, we know of a cave there, so I think they hunker down in that cave during the day. So our presence really might not even. Yeah, Grizzly Adams. Yeah, and General Ben. There you go. There's another couple good ones. About Little House on the Prairie there. Um, so I want to get there, but the problem is, man, it's these temps. They get to me. But I guess I'll just have to suck it up, right? Suck it up, Buttercup. Boots on the ground. So that's our game plan for that. We never did camp out. I know. I know. I know. I got big plans, but I'm one dude. And here's the honest truth, guys: is I'm one person. I'm doing this alone, man. I don't have a Mr. Anderson anymore. Okay, I don't have a Jack Riggs with me anymore. I'm me. You understand? All have fallen short. Romans, it's me. I'm the only one left standing. You know, everybody always thinks they see dollar signs when they see a monetization, a monetized channel. That's exactly what happened to Jack. You know, our first month being monetized, we made good money. Jack seen it and said, "Ooh, that's what I'm gonna do." Right? Went and started his own channel, tried to steal the subscribers, tried to steal stuff from me, lied to my subscribers. That's why. Well, that's not why Jack got fired. It's one of the reasons why Jack got fired. But because Jack didn't leave here, he got fired. Let that be known, okay? And Mr. Anderson wanted to do his own thing. One guy, Soundwave, man, and I'm trying really hard for you, okay? I got to work. I got to pay my bills, you know? What about the drone? I just tried to call Dominic the other day, and it went straight to voicemail. We have a drone. I can't fly it. Are you willing to lose $500? Because that's what you and everybody else here in Outdoor University paid for it. I don't know how to fly it. I'm gonna try to fly this thing in the woods. It's gonna go right in the woods and get lost. That's exactly what's gonna happen, Soundwave. If somebody wants to, Dillo, learn to fly a drone. There. I don't. I don't. I tried, man. I can't. I'm not, dude. Look, I suck at video games. I sucked at Atari when I was a kid. Remember Atari? There you go. You want to talk about the '80s? I mean, any Bigfoot sightings? Nothing that I've heard of lately around here. Okay, nothing that I've heard of lately. The latest one was one down on Hayes Road, and that was what, about 4 months ago. The end of my road, there is a big patch of woods. I don't even know if it's real. They went and they told the bait shop. So, hey Charles and everybody, how you doing? I'm doing fine, Jeff. What's up, buddy? If the drone has GPS, it's easy. It does have GPS. We have a really nice drone. We do. Okay. You guys paid for it. It's never touched the air. It's never come out of the box. Don't believe me? Well, here. We own a nice drone. I don't know how to fly this thing. Okay? What I'll do is take it and lose it. I know it. There's our drone. All right. There it is. Pretty big drone, actually. I just don't know how to drive it. 2 batteries, the whole 9 yards in this drone, guys. Extra blades, the whole kit and caboodle. It was $500 when we bought it. I don't know how to use it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I could probably learn to fly that one on YouTube video. You probably could. You'd have to practice with it. Yeah, big open spaces. Yeah, no. Tell me about it, man. I don't. I haven't. See, I do. Okay, you don't mind? I got Dom's number. It's under ODU Dominic. Let's go to the O's. It's under ODU Dominic. Okay? I have his number. I tried to call. Went straight to voicemail. If you remember, he had something going on with his leg. I heard way back they were going to ban drones. Yeah. Oh, how cool. You're going to have fun. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I know. I have to learn a drone now. I mean, I'm sure once I learn it, I'll learn it, but man, I'll chase Bigfoot through the woods. You ever seen those racing drones? If I get good at it, I'll chase him all the way. I'll chase his ass all the way to the cave. Get my hair cut on video. Just kidding. I would never do that. Nobody has. Who has? Just give them that person's number and like Gov does. Set the example. Yeah, I don't know, Soundwave, but I mean, it is what it is. So, anyways, you answer on that one. No, chase them over in Western New York. I'll chase them to your backyard, Jay. Give her and Mr. Anderson a haircut. Charles, there you go. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. All right, listen. I want you to know that I love you. I do. Take a kid fishing. Invest in the youth of this country. By doing so, you're investing in yourself. End of the conversation. It's not a hard concept to understand. They're going to be our future doctors, lawyers, lawmakers, and everywhere in between. Bottom line. You know what I'm saying? So do that for me. Thank a vet. You live in this country and you have the freedoms that you have because of a veteran. End of that conversation. Okay? 216-632-9385. Listen, man, I want you guys to know that depression is real. Call me, man. Let's talk. Let's laugh together. Let's cry together. Hell, you want to break some stuff together? We can break some stuff together. But we're going to work through it. Okay? Because I love you. You are an ODU member and you are special to me. You know? Jesus said, I didn't come for the well, I came for the sick. Small carbon footprint, guys. If you take it in the woods or the water, leave with it. Don't litter my living room. I live in the outdoors, and I don't want a bunch of crap all over my living room. I'm Charles Mills with Outdoor University, and I love every single one of you. And I'll see y'all in the great outdoors. Barefoot, everyone! Woo!